I'm a local lad. I'm from Douglas in Cork. I grew up probably not 10 minutes from Tremore Road. A lot of my friends I would have played soccer with would actually work for Musgraves in the depot. So the company has an excellent reputation in the city. I spent the first 4 months in SuperValu Glanmire, which I think was very, very important. As I said, I'm not from a retail background, so to have that grounding in store and working with very good retailers was very important to me, because not only did it give me an insight into retail and how a shop works, but when I finished the 4 months and I went back into Musgrave in the office, it gave me a grounding and an understanding of what our customers do, and it gave me the confidence to have conversations with Musgrave staff, traders, marketing and all that, because I had the 4 months spent inside in store. It was very important. I then spent about 12 months working more so inside in MRPI in Tremore Road, where I got an in-depth knowledge of how the business itself works. So the function I was in at the time was operations. We deal with all functions in Musgrave. As my graduate programme, I suppose, evolved, there was a sense that there was a need for a new role to be created, because revamping stores was becoming bigger and more important on the agenda. So even though when I went in there was a 2-year plan, halfway through it kind of changed, and it was the second year was more focused to building towards a role for when I came off the programme, which I thought was very, very good. It was important that it wasn't set in stone, and that the business identified a need for me after the programme, and therefore my second year changed, and the role I was in went less and less from being inside the office and spending more time on the road, working with stores, working with retailers. And then once I came off the graduate programme, I started my current role, which is a regional support manager, and my main focus is working on revamped stores. So in a natural course of the year, we might revamp maybe 8 to 10 stores. Because there's been a massive investment over the last couple of years, we're now doing maybe between 30 and 35 stores and opening maybe 2 or 3. When I came into the business and I deal with stores right across the island, it's one of the things that actually strikes me is how big these businesses are and how important they are to the local communities and how kind of embedded they are in their communities. When you see the final result and you see the impact that it has on the town, and you see the impact that it has on the hinterland around it and the retailers and the people who work there, it's a fantastic feeling. It was a massive learning curve, it really was, and that's one of the beauties of Musgrave. It's fast-paced, so you're learning on the hoof a lot of the time, but there's definitely a support network behind you. The graduate programme, it gives you the confidence that if you're willing to work hard, they'll give you the support that you can go into business meetings and that your voice will be heard. They'll give you the support that if you're willing to work hard, that they'll put a path for a career in front of you. And when you know that that's there, it kind of falls back on you. And for me personally, if I have the support behind me and it kind of comes down to my hard work, then I know that I can just go do what I need to do.